ladies and gentlemen, it's Ben from Powerful Gaming, and I wanted to just update you guys that I am back. So, we are going to do a playthrough of, as the United States under a new nation, on Empire Total War. Now, I did want to let you guys know I have downloaded, the Darth mod. However, I have, a plan for this playthrough that is not the campaign objectives. I plan for the following things to happen. End goals for the campaign. Control Continental United States, including Florida, all of the Native American territories, including Michigan, the Iroquois Territory, the Kaintuck Territory, the Cherokee Territory, and the Algonquin Territory, Texas, New Mexico, and both Upper and Lower Louisiana by the end of playthrough. By end of playthrough, all excess territories will be given to close allies of the United States, most likely Britain and France, and other territories will be allowed to rebel, creating new nations. So let's get started, and I'll show you guys what else we're going to be doing, because this is going to be a very strict playthrough. So, here we go. So while we're on this loading screen, I guess I'll let you know, I will only be maintaining 4 full stack armies. There will be one.
First priority should
Okay,
be to
hang
gain
on.
recognition of your new nation.
Goodbye. We will not be doing any of that. Okay, so I will be maintaining only 4 full stack armies. While I'm talking about this, I guess I can start looking around. Let's bring all of these armies to the nearest, like literally every soldier we can. Okay. So right now I'm at peace with pretty much everybody. First thing I'm going to do is disband this whole navy. Yes. Okay. Now, let's exempt this region first and foremost from tax. First thing I need to do, church, school, plantations, farms. Also, this will not be a state house. I need military production pretty much everywhere. Right now, first and foremost, I just need to get, Harrisburg is not going to be that. Not yet. Let's go up here. Look around up here. If there are any more farms, we'll upgrade the farms. Otherwise, we will most likely start on military buildings. Oh, here we are. There's another farm. Almost missed it there. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do, we've got 9,000, we're making 9,574. Okay, good, so Darth Mod is working. I've had a recent problem where Darth Mod would just stop working, but I guess that's been fixed now. Okay, so to go over essentially what's going to be happening. So basically, each and every state is going to get its own little group of militiamen. Each state is going to get its own little group of, first they're going to get Minutemen, then full-fledged militia, and then when we unlock them, they'll also get each militia, each like state kind of defense force will get a unit of 3-pound horse artillery. Let's look around here. Sure that nothing is really broken down here. Alright, 36 turns. Okay. Alright. So, first thing I guess I need to do, let me look at Charleston actually now too. Alright. So, the first thing I'm going to do is bring this preacher over here.
What further service can I render?
Second thing I'm going to do, let's look at trade. Great Britain. Will you trade? Perfect. Okay, so we are right now at war with the... Who are we at war with? Just the Barbary states. We're trading with a lot of people. I will not trade with the Iroquois Confederacy. Okay. Alright. So, research and technology, actually. Let me look at the list. Agents. Benjamin Franklin. He'll go to New Haven.
A place of learning and culture.
Alright, 5 turns on that. Okay. Perfect. So, we'll get that up and running. Boston is probably going to be... Actually, let me just look at this. Oh, wow. Okay. I can actually do that. I'm going to be trying to grow these towns as much as possible. Eastport. Without destroying my economy. So, yeah, New York is already done, so she'll always have her taxes on. Pennsylvania, yeah, I'll exempt you from tax. Maryland has no villages left, so Maryland will also have perma-tax, essentially. Virginia will also have perma-tax. Georgetown will be there in 18 turns, and I'm still making around 7,000. Okay. Alright. So, governors, okay, whatever that is. Let's go. Pennsylvania. No, you cannot do that. Okay. So, New York, you're going to get that, a military governor's encampment. Basically, New England, New York, and Pennsylvania will be kind of more my military powerhouses for most of the game. Yeah, Eastport does. Okay. And, yeah, you do need to be exempt from tax. Let me just see if there are any places that have exempt from tax. 46 turns. I'll leave them exempt from tax. So that helps get things done faster. Okay, so essentially, what I need to do right now is basically, except this. So, like I said, I'm having a very strict playthrough. I'm only going to recruit 32 units of line infantry, 10 units of light infantry, 8 units of marines, so both all the units of Continental Marines and all the units of United States Marines. I'm only going to recruit 2 units of Legion of the United States of America. I'm going to recruit 8 units of light cavalry, which are going to be various different units. I'm actually going to save that that's not a regiment of horse, that's provincial cavalry. Okay. 8 units of heavy cavalry, 8 units of heavy artillery, which will be divided between 4 12-pound howitzers and 4 24-pound howitzers. So essentially, it'll be 8 12-pound howitzers until we get the 24-pound howitzers, at which time we'll shift 4 units of howitzers over to the 12-pounders. I mean, the 24-pounders. And then 12 units of light artillery, which are going to be the normal, no, not these. Not those. These, the 12-pound foot artillery, because they have good range and good firepower. I will only be able to recruit 4 generals, so 4 units of General's Guard. I'm also going to recruit 4 units of Republican Guard, which are going to act as, like, presidential guards. Almost, I'm going to station them in Maryland. Also, if Maryland is taken from me, the game for me will be over, because Maryland is essentially, Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States of America, and it is based in Maryland. There will also be 4 units of, like, a presidential guards, like a cavalry unit of it. And I'll explain all of those, what all of those units will look like when we unlock them. So, now we look into what our armies actually have. So we do have a regiment of foot. We have a unit of foot. I'm going to send them there. We have 1 general. We have another general. We have 1 12-pound howitzer, which is good. We don't really have... Do I do normal rangers? Yes, I do. So I can keep these rangers here. These colonial light infantry I will not be keeping. Most of these I will not be keeping either. For now, though, I will keep the 1st Regiment of Militia, I guess. That will go like that. I'm assuming that down here are the 2nd and 3rd, but where is the 4th Regiment of Militia? Light Cavalry. Okay. That's Provincial Cavalry. Those are Provincial Cavalry, so we'll be getting rid of those. We'll also be getting rid of these. These light cavalry, where on earth do they come from? I gotta figure this out. They come from, like, the Carolinas or something? No. Doesn't look like I can recruit these. Light Dragoons I can recruit, but where is this Philadelphia Light? But we have 0 of 2 of those. Where are these, like, light cavalry? I'm very confused by this. I've never seen that happen before. that like some kind of exclusive unit that you only get in like the beginning of the game?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. So, that wraps it up for this part of this turn. So, let's end this turn and see what we've got coming for next turn. You might notice a humming in the background. My room is currently about 87, 88 degrees right now. It is unbearably hot, and all we have here is one small double-sided fan in the window, which no, not enough. So that humming will remain until it gets cooler out here. Ottomans seem like they're taking their time. I have found that the game sometimes crashes if you do if you allow it to show all of the different nations move their units. So I obviously turned that off for those reasons. Great Britain and Austria have broken their alliance. Things there. Construction report is up. Spain and Great Britain have declared war. Poland and Russia have declared war. Poland and Austria have declared war. Poland and Prussia have declared war. Oh my. Okay. So, again, first and foremost, we need to upgrade farms. So that things actually keep growing. Because Maryland is the capital, is my capital for this game, I think I'm going to give it a state house, most likely, just so that it kind of stays true to that idea. There's going to be a magistrate there. How's Georgia looking? 35. Okay, good.
Your humble servant.
Yorktown is just about ready.
Forward. At the ready. Forward. March.
Alright, for right now I'm not really going to be recruiting much. So, like this first video and probably my second video, this video will definitely be out by Friday. But the second video will probably be more of the same in this regard. Oh, wait. You need a school because you're Harrisburg. Fishery because I want you to grow faster. Right, Maryland gets a state house. Baltimore is a craft workshop. Okay, that makes sense. That probably makes sense, and I'm just probably completely overthinking this. Craft workshop. You're also going to get a state capital. And that is all my money for this turn. Okay. One thing I'm actually going to also do is lower the lower class taxes, because any place that I haven't exempt from tax will obviously grow a little bit more now. especially financially, which makes it that you don't actually really have to tax them like anywhere near as high as you would if you didn't lower the tax income early on. So again, that's about it for this turn. Let's end the turn and see what happens. Okay. To outline kind of a plan for like probably the next few turns, I guess. I'll probably eventually declare war on what's it called? I'll probably declare war first and my first war will probably be with Spain. Because I need, well, no, my first war will probably be either with the Kaintuck Territory. Denmark controls the Michigan Territory? That's a thing, I guess. Probably with the Iroquois Confederacy and the Cherokee Nations will probably be my first two wars. Next war, here's one thing I've had trouble with, is getting France to accept the Louisiana Purchase. I've tried on two separate playthroughs, just on my own time, to peacefully buy the Louisiana Purchase from France. And every single time, it just hasn't worked. So, if it doesn't work in this playthrough, I will probably I will definitely be declaring war on France, and we will be taking it. We'll be taking Louisiana by force, which would be unfortunate because, you know, I'm only maintaining 4 full stack armies, and in that, I'm probably only going to do every other turn am I allowed to pay the money for whatchamacallit, replenishment. I still don't understand where this light cavalry came from. This is like weird. But oh well, kind of cool having a new unit that I've pretty much never seen before. So we've got 8,046. There were some farms that kind of built themselves up a little bit. I'm just gonna end up ending this turn here. Right, so 13 here, 34 here, 25 here, 16 here. I'll probably be turning Providence into a kind of more of a military port than like a trade or civilian port. Just because I'm going to need the ability to just churn out warships when we get to the later game. Where's that other place that is not exempt from tax right now? Oh, Virginia. Okay, good. So they're still growing. I like them growing because it's money, 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 money. In the end, it's a lot more money. Yeah, I guess I should end this turn about here, just so that I can have a bit more money when I go in here next turn. I will be stopping this playthrough unless we kind of just, unless it just kind of gets boring and we're on like episode 60 or 70. I'll probably end this whole campaign in 1860, at which time I'll be downloading whatever the Civil War mod is, and doing like a brothers versus brothers campaign. And then from there, most likely, I'll end the Empire Total War, this kind of section of my, restart of the channel, and move to maybe like Unturned is a game that I really like. It's a great game. I've played it before on the channel. If you look back, I did a playthrough with my brother a long time. I did like a little review of it with my brother a long time ago, which was a ton of fun. Okay, more of that, more of that. Oops, shouldn't have gotten rid of that little thing on the side. Okay. That looks like farms that needed to be upgraded. Alright. Pennsylvania, 16 still. That's unfortunate. This is in Pennsylvania, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just upgrade that because... Oh, there's another farm. I knew I was missing something. Saratoga. All these places look fine right now. What will that do? Plus 1,000 to region wealth. Plus 10 per turn to town wealth in the region. Wow. Okay. Once I get a little bit more money, I will totally do that, because I want to be able to upgrade like large numbers of buildings so that they all finish around the same time, so that we're not like waiting like 4 or 5 hours for things to, finish building. Yeah, that looks like about it for this turn. Again, I'm just going to be ending these turns relatively quickly. This first video is probably going to be pretty boring for you guys. There's not going to really be any real battles. There shouldn't be any major kind of like, oh, this nation declares war, this nation declares war on me, or, I doubt there'll be any, like, real, 5, 6 nations have just declared war on you, until much later on. But, we'll still, you guys will still get to see me just build up, and then, you'll get to watch as America kind of explodes outward and takes the native territories. One thing I will be doing is, in the Iroquois Territory and in, I think it's going to be in the Iroquois Territory and in the Cherokee Territory. I will be leaving, in each territory I will be leaving, one kind of, one Native American building, probably like farms or, let's see here. Yeah, I'll probably leave like, yeah, I'll leave like one of these farms or one of these village houses, or something like that, as kind of like a monument to the Native Americans and kind of destroying them. So, we're going to start upgrading now. Iron Masters, Fur Market, that. Actually, we're not going to upgrade this yet. Mines, Craft Workshop, not yet. Cotton. Let's see up here. Is there anything I don't actually... You know what? Let's not upgrade that mine yet and upgrade here. Okay, good. I'll probably turn St. Mary's into like a fishing port or something, just to kind of keep the population down there growing and fed and that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's good for that turn. Again, we're going to go to the next turn again. So, I do have a couple of questions for you guys. Since this is the first video, I would like to know how many of you guys have been subscribed to this channel. How many of you were sent here from the main Power Fives Gaming channel, or the PTG Crew channel, or whichever of a dozen channels are currently under the Power Fives banner. I'd also like to know what your guys' preferences on RTS games are. I'm a really big fan of the Total War series, Empire Total War, Napoleon Total War. Love both of those games. I've really enjoyed Napoleon Total War. I think I've kind of like abused the ever-living hell out of that poor game. You know, I'm also a big fan of what's the Star Wars, The Empire at War, the newer Forces of Corruption one. I really enjoyed that game. It was a lot of, you know, generally it was a lot of fun.
Ready and waiting for.
I'm going to send you here.
Guard, waiting
We're going to
for
send you up here.
your orders. March.
Alright. Okay, in New York we're going to recruit... Okay, so, for line infantry units, I can recruit the 1st Delaware, the 2nd New York, the 1st Maryland, and then 29 units of line infantry, making a total of 32 units of line infantry. So I'm going to recruit the 2nd New York. I'm also going to recruit a unit of Minutemen to put in Boston. Yeah, I'm definitely making enough money to do this. I'm also going to recruit 2 units of normal kind of militia. Does this give me... Yes, it does. We're going to upgrade this as well. So this army will be the first to start receiving troops, and okay, so down here we're also going to produce the 1st Delaware, and 2 12-pounders, I guess. That sounds about good. Alright, we're going to do a state capital here. And that's pretty much all our money already. That's kind of ridiculous. Maybe I should have waited a couple more turns before throwing all that money in. Yeah, that should be, for now, that's just kind of how it will be. Okay, again, next turn. So yeah, I'm probably going to make this video, maybe like an hour 15, hour and 30 minutes long, just to kind of make up for the fact that this is like really boring. So if you guys get bored, you can skip ahead. If there is a battle, I will put it in the... No, Poland. No, no, that's stupid. I'm not doing that. So if there is like a battle or some kind of really huge thing happens, I will put it in the description, and you can just click, and you can like go to that time or like click on it. I don't know if it the click and more history. I do like that part of Empire Total War 2 too. Okay. So, George Washington, unfortunately, has passed. We've got James Madison as our vice president. We've got Samuel Adams as Treasury Secretary. Edmund Randolph, Alfred Mason, and Francis Bellamy. Okay, cool. And we are really popular right now, apparently. Alright, recruitment report. Alright, so the 1st Delaware, along with these units of artillery, will come up here and report to New York. This will come across. A unit of Alright, and I will move this general into New York. So, 1, 2, 3. So, he has 1, 2. Right, so I need another 12-pounder, 12-pound foot, and another 12-pound howitzer. 3 units of line infantry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these troops, and I'm actually going to post them in Fort Drummer for now. Okay. That's actually getting a little tight on money. So, next. This is going to be kind of, the big issue, especially early on, is I'm not going to be able to really build all of the armies that I want to build. Carolinas, you're going to get a state house. Yeah, you'll get a state house. Georgia, however, will get a military governor's encampment because they are basically my front line with Spain. And my first army is probably going to go down there, build a fort, probably about here. Once I know that St. Mary's is 100% finished and is definitely coming in. And then from there, it'll most likely be the next armies will... Actually, General Greene will not be going down there. The first army I'll be sending down there will be Anthony Wade's army. He'll come down here. He'll probably occupy either the capital, Savannah, or he'll build like a fort. Probably around here, actually, is probably the best spot for it. So, okay, again, relatively slow turn. I can upgrade this trade port. How much will this bring in? Oh, that'll actually bring in more money. Okay, I guess I'll upgrade that trade port then. Perfect. Ooh, actually, never mind. No, I cannot. So, yeah, I guess I will upgrade that. Okay, another turn is over, and I will see you. And now, we'll go to 1786 in the winter. Oh, I should also, at some point during, either some point in between my next several videos, I should show you guys how I normally set up all of the just general stuff I have in here.
Immediately.
It's quite
Waiting for
the interesting setup. Okay, so this is 1 unit of light cavalry, 1 unit of, for me, heavy cavalry. So I will do, let's see here, I will do a regiment of horse. Yeah, I'll do a regiment of horse. I'll also do a unit of dragoons to kind of even that out. Additionally, I will recruit a unit of rangers. Okay, now General Green is going to come right over here.
by the left. March.
Okay, Fort Drummer is kind of secure. Okay, so here I'm going to recruit a 3-pounder to send to Fort Drummer, and then from there, most of my recruitment will probably, I'll probably start just pumping units out of, I'll probably start just pumping infantry out of Boston, as it, like, out of the Confederacy of New England. The Confederation of New England. Does this give me any extra? No, it does not, so I will leave that unupgraded for now. I'll also start just, ooh, I can actually kind of pump infantry out of here, like right now. Start, nope, never mind, I can't really pump any units out of here. Okay, well, still making a good amount of money. Pennsylvania, how close are you to being done? Okay, you're almost done. Boston. Yikes! From 11 to 26. 12 to 27. Okay. Maine. Nope. Nope. We will not be doing that. New York? You have no villages left. Why did I forget that? Williamsburg, again, no villages. Carolinas? Georgetown? Yikes, that adds an extra 10 turns. That's not good. Georgia. No, St. Mary. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of turns for, like, a port.
I await further instruction.
Wow! My preacher is just tearing them to pieces down there. Okay. Yeah, again, end of this turn. So 1787. Wow, we are rapidly approaching. This video is like rapidly approaching that hour time limit, that hour 15, hour 30 time limit I set for it. So, okay. Current cabinet has retained control of the government. Good. Recruitment report. New England. Whole army. Sent here.
Forward.
Whoop. Nope. Wrong place. full army down here. What does this... Okay, so this needs two more units of line infantry. Okay, this goes here.
March!
This needs 2 more units of line infantry. I will actually send this entire army up towards New York. Over here, Great Arsenal brings us up to howitzers here. Good. 2 new moons. Okay. Construction report. Good. Things are getting built. Places are growing. Georgia, 27 turns. Wow. We are bringing in trade. We are bringing 8,827 in trade because our sea route with Great Britain is being blockaded. Probably by, like, France or something. So Britain and France are always fighting each other. So yeah, we basically have our first army. We will actually start recruiting our second army. Can I start recruiting some stuff this turn? I guess I should. I'll give it... Nope, can't do Regiment of Horse. Cavalry. I will actually be giving... Oh, yikes. Okay. I'm probably going to end up swapping around a lot of stuff. Philadelphia, 2 units of Philadelphia Light. Okay, good. You will actually come down to Pennsylvania. We will just situate troops around you and send them to PA. Okay, so this army right here, this army's sole goal, essentially, is to protect whichever one I decide right now. Most likely it's going to be Albany because it's stationed in this fort. But this army's sole purpose is to defend Boston, New York, and Maine. Because those are the areas that this little defense group can reach. I was actually thinking about just recruiting like 2 units of like a unit of militia and 2 units of Minutemen, and just having them stay in that town and like not leave, like go to like small towns if the enemy is there, or like if things aren't going well in one area, we could send New York Minutemen or Massachusetts Minutemen to go keep the peace or to quiet things down until the actual armies come back. If militia were more like line infantry, I might actually have just kept it like a kind of more like the founding fathers kind of tried to set up our country, the United States, as more citizen soldiers, just use militia as my line infantry, not really recruit too many actual military units. But that in this game, that really just doesn't work. So you may notice I haven't recruited really any actual like warships yet. Like I haven't recruited any 5th rates or 4th rates, any of these. That's because most of my shipbuilding isn't going to be until I can get like what's it called? Most of my shipbuilding I'll refrain from building ships until I can get an actual dry dock somewhere. And then from there, Most of my really big recruitment won't be until I get either a military hospital or a steam dry dock. So for now, my Navy is essentially going to be non-existent. Okay, everything here seems to be in order. I don't care. We're recruiting those, and you know what? For the sake of argument, I'll throw in a line infantry unit. Actually, I'll just throw in... No, actually, I won't even throw in one.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the end of this turn as well. So I'm pretty sure once I kind of get at least 2 armies up and like full armies up and running, and can get a couple of like militia, like full strength kind of militia defense forces up and running. So probably by next turn, I might do some work off screen and just explain what I've done to you. Poland, no, you don't get Maryland. I'm not giving you Maryland. There's no way you can convince me to give you Maryland. Where was I? I was saying something about, I might do some work off screen. If I do work off screen, I will include what happened, what was recruited, you know, all that general information in my description. Okay, so New York.
Humble servant.
Okay, so General Greene now has a full stack army. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring... No, I'll leave him in New York for now. Okay, so he's down there. Perfect. You don't really need any of that. You don't need a gunnery school. What you do need are 2 units of dragoons, I think. Yes, 2 units of dragoons. Sorry about that. My roommate just walked in and didn't really want to catch too much of the doors opening and closing on video. So once I get another little force like this set up, I can start declaring war on probably the Iroquois, the Cherokee. I might declare war on Spain if that turns out to be a thing. Yeah, but really that's about it, guys. I'm not really going to do... You know what? I'm not actually going to do, like, over an hour of recording on this one because this is getting really boring, and I'm sure you guys are probably at least as bored as me, if not more. So, I'm going to end this all right here. Remember to rate and subscribe below, somewhere, you know, below. And be certain to check out the rest of the channels in the PTG family. Alright, hope you guys have a good time, and I will see you, once it saves, next time.